Hi everybody and welcome to the Ask Charlie Show. Today's question comes in from Jacob from Minnesota. I just had my annual employee review and despite telling myself all the things that I need to say and the raise I was going to demand, I just sat there and took the nominal raise I was offered without objection. How do I represent myself to make sure I get paid properly? How do I ask for a raise? Jacob, great question. Asking for a raise is hard. Studies show that 100% of employees ask for a raise while standing in front of the mirror at home, but only 40 actually ask it in the office. Why? Because it's uncomfortable. You don't want to appear pushy, aggressive, or ungrateful, or more likely you're scared, intimidated, or just shy.
Now, I know you've been working your tail off for that promotion, but I'm not sure I can even consider making you the senior vice president of sales if I can't trust you.
Plus, we hate asking for things that we assume the answer is going to be no. So what happens? You think you're worth more or you need more, but you don't ask. So they don't give. I mean, this is a business. Whether they like you or not, they're not just going to give you more money. And resentment grows in your heart and starts to affect your performance. So now they definitely don't give you more money. And the downward cycle continues until you leave or you stay and end up being bitter, counting down seconds to the weekend and being that person in the office.
Rollin', 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 Arctic barrel rollin'.
They're so hot and glowing.
Will die.
You gotta bite the bullet, muster up the courage, and ask for a raise. How? 5 steps. Number 1, time it right. Most people time it totally wrong. The best time to ask for a raise is when you are satisfied with your job or when you are valued. Let me explain. Most people ask for a raise when they feel dissatisfied or when they are at the edge of leaving, right? They have that whole, they don't appreciate me resentment build up and then they walk in to demand more. Don't do that. A recent survey shows that when a dissatisfied employee asks for a raise, less than 20% get it. However, when you're happy in your job, when things are going well, when you're enthusiastic about the future, that's the best time to ask. That same survey found that when the employees were satisfied to ask for the raise, almost 50% got it. Most people ask for raises during evaluation season. Bad timing. Evaluation season is when managers are overwhelmed and the budget's already set. The best time to ask for a raise is when you are increasing your workload or you just completed a big assignment. That's when people are recognizing your value. Number 2, know your worth. You're not going to get more money because you want it. Everybody wants more money. You got to make a case for it. How? Well, how much are you worth in the marketplace? Are you underpaid based on your peers? Are people like you and other companies making more money? You got to do your research and come prepared with specifics. Now, if that doesn't help, then try to show your unique contributions to the company. Have you saved the company money? Made the customers happy? Brought in new business? You got to think like your boss. What's your value to the company? You see, many times even your boss doesn't really realize. Make him or her aware. Now, if those two don't work, and only use this if it's true, explain your need. If you have bills that are larger than your paycheck, you can explain that you need to make more money so that you can take care of your responsibilities and better focus on your job. Number 3, don't lose your cool. Don't raise your voice. Don't use these non-verbal expressions of frustrations or anger. Don't threaten or whine. But I've heard crying helps. Number 4, put yourself in your manager's shoes. What's important to them? Maybe there's additional responsibilities you can take on to make their life easier. Maybe that will save them from hiring another person. Raises and promotions are tied into value. Add your value and you'll be entitled to more money. Number 5, if the answer is no, do not leave rejected and empty-handed. Ask what you can do to earn it in the future. You see, there may be constraints that you don't appreciate. Turn this request into a request for advice. Have them help you understand what you need to do to get that raise later on. You see, asking for a raise is uncomfortable, but if you're prepared properly, it can work. Don't push too hard, but don't roll over. Strike the balance and make your case, because that's what the business world is all about. Good luck.